won't be doing an unboxing today. I've had this release for quite a long time, and basically I just wanted to talk about one of my favourite films and just ramble really. And yeah, I think this was the best film to do that with, because I just love it so much. It has so much character and charm to it, and just look, it's just such a beautiful release. Like, look at this artwork, insane. Second Sight Films just did an amazing job with it. I mean, there's the reason why they're one of my favourite boutique Blu-ray retailers or distributors out there. Just phenomenal work, really. Now, I watched this film a long time ago when I was a child. My parents used to send me my brother to my grandmother's house, and all we could really do is sit and watch TV all day and play on our Nintendo DS. That was fun. But I remember I watched this film and I had a vivid memory of it, and I didn't think it was real. I was just like, that was a random werewolf film where a bunch of army guys were fighting like werewolves in a forest. But I was like, yeah, I think I just made that up. And then I just randomly, what was I doing? I don't remember how I rediscovered the film, but I did, and I was just like, it's real. And I just fell in love with it again because it just has so much charm and character to it. I forgot the director's name, however I have one of his other films over here. Neil Marshall. There we go, put this in. So yes, this film, directed by Neil Marshall. Yeah, it's just really good. I remember when I wanted to rewatch this film, I wasn't really collecting Blu-rays at the time. However, I did work in a cinema, and someone said that Second Sight Films was like making a new release of this film, and I was just like, oh wow, really? I've just got to pick that up. So I did, and this actually became my first Second Sight Film Blu-ray. However, it wasn't this version. I had the standard, just the disc. Oh, I remember. Yeah, this version actually doesn't come with the disc case. It comes in this like digipack, but I had the disc case version for a little bit, and then I sold that, and then got this version instead. When I started probably getting into collecting Blu-rays a lot more seriously, and yeah, just like I said, this artwork is just phenomenal. Like, this is one of the best Second Sight Films, like, artwork releases. And what's so great about this, that it's still in stock. You can still buy this because a lot of their editions sell out quite quickly. This one has been in and out of stock for a while, but currently I believe it's in stock. So basically, this film follows a bunch of trainee army cadet people as they're on like a trainee retreat type thing. There's definitely a word for it. I'm not using the correct terminology, but and then they discover like another team that was there slaughtered by werewolves, or they don't know it's a werewolf, but they just find them slaughtered, and they end up just following this woman into a cabin, and it's like, my family's been researching these werewolf creatures, and yeah, and then it kind of becomes kind of a home invasion werewolf movie where they're kind of stuck inside this house here, and yeah, chaos ensues as like the team is gradually taken out. And I think it does a really great job as like extending its budget, really stretching its budget here, because it's a low budget film, but the costumes, the effects, everything just kind of comes together, and it doesn't feel cheesy at all. In some moments it's a bit camp and a bit like, I don't know the word, maybe, I guess it is a bit cheesy in some parts, but overall it's a really good horror film. I think one of my favourite parts, it's very silly, is that they're fortifying the house, and one of the characters is like hammering a door shut, and then one of the werewolves kind of sticks their hand through the letterbox, like he just starts viciously hammering their hand, and then it just cuts away like nothing happened. Like, I'm laughing about it now, it's just so funny to me. But yeah, now I've actually actually read through this book. Again, I'm a huge fan of this film, so I just wanted to know everything I could. There's a lot of good information here. Again, I recommend getting this release if you're interested in the film at all. Yeah, just very cool. I don't think I've ever looked through the art cards before. I suppose this is kind of becoming an unboxing video now, which is fine, but the best part isn't available to us, the shrink wrap. Unwrapping. Oh, look at this. Just really cool. You know, I've really talked a lot of shit about art cards inclusion in these editions, but like I would actually display these. These are just phenomenal. Yeah, and here's some like screenshots from the film. See, like you can see the costume design. You kind of tell it's a person in a suit. Kind of looks like what is it, Peach Fuzz from Creep. If you've seen that movie, kind of looks like that. But in the film, like when it's in motion, I think they just look so good. Very unique werewolf design. They're very lanky and like spangly and kind of they look vicious, to be honest. And like a lot of the practical gore effects are so good. Where like that's where the horror comes from, because when someone gets killed in this movie, it's gory as hell. Like they get torn to pieces, blood goes everywhere, and it's just gross. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to put this back in. It doesn't really matter. I think I throw these away usually. Not the art cards, the little slip they come in. But yeah, I mean when it comes to Neil Marshall, I've seen a few of his films, but like The Descent and Dog Soldiers are the ones I actually I like the most. I think, you know, when he's doing horror like this, he's at his best. I realised that I haven't been doing that many actual triggers. I've just been tapping. So here's the obligatory tapping. To try out some tracing. I think it's better without the sound. For me, that sounds kind of grating on my ears. But, you know, I know some people like visual triggers. I don't know what this is. Grabbing. Yeah, I'm gonna stop with that. Oh, you know what? We do like a page flip around here, don't we? You know, I really have a soft spot for these kind of like monster B movies, and like it's retailed as like Second Sight, like Arrow, and I guess like 101 as well. They always also do this, like they re-release these films in like 4K in this film's case, and it's just really doing a service to all us like film lovers out there, because yeah, I'm definitely glad this came out, you know. Okay, I think that's enough yapping for one day. I hope you enjoyed this ASMR ramble video. I think I'll be doing a lot more of these in the future. I quite like to talk about my favourite films, and it kind of tickles the itch of wanting to show off my full Blu-ray collection, but I'm waiting for 100 subscribers for that one, so get on it guys. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.